Hey, beautiful humans. Today's meditation is going to be on creating that separation between the truest part of you and the lie. So, if you're keen to experience creating that separation and seeing the separation between the lie and the truth, stay with me today. It's going to be a beautiful meditation. Okay, let's take a minute. Get comfortable. You can either sit or you can lay down. Choice is yours. You can close your eyes or have them open. Choice is yours. There's no rule. There's no requirement that you have to be any particular way. You can be listening to this while you're washing the dishes. I have a cat that's joining me today, apparently. So we'll be doing this with a cat. I'm going to close my eyes for a bit and help you create that separation between the truth and the lie. Take a minute to notice your breath. You do not have to do anything with it. Just notice it. Notice which parts of your body are breathing. Notice which parts are expanding, which parts are contracting on the out breath. See if you can sink deeper into the breath. If you're breathing into your chest, see if you can sink deeper into your chest with your awareness. If you're not sure what that means, if your eyes are closed or if they're open, look internally into how far you're breathing. So use your inner eye, your inner vision, or your focus, your concentration, and look at where the breath stops. So if you're breathing into your chest, look to where you feel the breath as deep as you can feel. If you're breathing down into your abdomen, look all the way down into your abdomen. Take a couple of breaths where you are focused on the end of the breath. And as you're breathing, you might have a feeling come up. I invite you to look at the feeling with that same internal focus that you had. Looking at your breath, look at the feeling. You don't have to do anything with it. You do not have to change it. Simply look at it. A thought might pop up. When a thought pops up, again, you do not have to do anything. You do not have to imagine it's on a boat floating down a river. You do not have to try and make it into a good thought or stop the thought. Use that same focus that you were looking at your breath and look at the thought. This is an opportunity for you to understand that there is you, the non-physical manifestation inside this physical human body. And then there is a feeling, and there is a thought. Recognizing that that feeling and that thought are completely separate to who you are as a person. They are inside this physical body with you, but they are not you. You might be having another feeling, and I invite you to look at it with that internal focus. Simply look at it. And your brain might be starting to go a little bit crazy. That's okay. The brain likes to do that, especially when it's been in control for such a long time. This is an opportunity for you to look at the thought. The habit might be to talk back, have a conversation in your brain, engage with it. I invite you just for the moment not to engage with the thought, simply look at it with that same focus you were using to follow the breath, that internal focus. Creating that separation between the truest you and the patterns that are creating the thoughts and the feelings. Understanding that all of these patterns are a lie. They're all stories or experiences that you've had in the past that possibly came with judgment or misunderstandings. Or whatever they are, they're not right now. You are not that person you were 5 years ago. You're not that person you were when you were a child. You're not the same person that you were last week. You are you right now. Take a moment to focus back on your breath. With that internal focus, look at your breath coming in and look at your breath going out. And give it another go. Focus on the breath coming in and the breath going out. You might have another feeling come up. Look at that feeling. Focus with your internal focus. Just look at the feeling. It might hurt a lot, and keep looking at it. Hold space for that feeling to be inside your body. All feelings want to be loved, held, appreciated, seen, acknowledged, accepted. That's what you're doing for this feeling right now, for this pattern that's coming up, creating the feeling. You're seeing it. You're not trying to fix it. You're not trying to change it. You're not trying to squash it or avoid it or distract from it. You're simply looking at it. Now a thought might come up. Have a look at the thought with that internal focus. You're not trying to stop it. You're not trying to change it for a more positive thought. You're not trying to make it better. You're not trying to fix it. Simply looking at it, seeing it for what it is, a thought. It has no real power over you. It's a thought. And I invite you to bring yourself into a space where you realize that you are the manifestation of non-physical energy in this physical human body. You are oneness. You are not your thought, and you are not your feelings, And you are not your patterns or your shadow or your past. You are the manifestation of non-physical energy in this physical human body, who has thoughts, who has feelings, who has patterns, who has a shadow side. You have these parts, but you are not those parts. I invite you to either stay in this space of seeing the thoughts and seeing the feelings and seeing the patterns and using your internal focus to keep breathing. You can stay in this space for as long as you feel safe to do so. For those of you that wish to continue on your day and end this process, I invite you to take a minute to focus back into your breath. Focus back into feeling your feet and feeling your hands and your toes and your fingers. Allowing your brain to switch back on again. And you can open your eyes. And take a minute. Take a minute to be in this space. Keeping the separation for as long as you can, even though you have your eyes open. And if you still have your eyes closed and you still wish to keep going, keep that space going. Keep that separation. Remembering that you have a thought and you have a feeling, and they want to be seen and they want to be heard. I invite you to stay in this space for as long as you can. Bye for now.